Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Everybody knows my name, shit. I'ma have this whole fucking game list, spitting with the same wit, and I'm gonna be famous. Ain't nobody able to delay this. Coming up, I had a vision to make it. Never wanted to be nothing, always wanted to play shit. Sit in class, always wondering why I love this lame shit. How the hell am I different if we all know the same shit? I ain't never let them doubt me, it's about me. Keep my head down, let my mouth speak. This around me, they all about the clout, see where the crowd be. Every time I speak loudly, they more about me. Man, you know I got a bounty on these lousy ass haters that surround me. Still they doubt me, they don't know nothing about me. Still their mouths free, I'ma change that soon. Better watch out now, see? I just wanna be the greatest.
How's it going, my Saiyans? It's Fenix Vegeta here with
Shadoku!
Yeah, Shadow, not gonna lie.
I know, just move on.
It did it again, you went... it cut you off.
It's not used to my excitement, let's just say that. Shadoku, people, Shadoku. I'm Shadoku, the one and only.
And we are back in the final episode of Smash or Pass Pokemusu.
Oh, thank God.
For now, if people want us to do the others...
When it comes out.
Yeah, when it comes out. You're gonna have to like, comment, and subscribe.
If not, then...
Yep.
No hard fence, but you're assed out.
Yep, alright.
So while Phoenix goes ahead and does his normal routine of getting the picture ready, I'm going to give out information for those who are new to this. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you watch the previous videos too, just in case. So what we're doing is we're taking the Pokemusu, which are half Pokemon, half monster girls, and we are reading the bio information on them. And on top of that, we're rating if we're going to smash or pass on these Pokemon. Now, two things we have to keep in mind while doing our rating is looks, as in they can't be adolescents, basically too young. So if they look adolescents, obviously it might be a turnoff, but if they look at least legit, then yay, happy days. And second thing we have to notify is, keep in mind is the threat level. Now, the highest of the threat level is obviously high, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be an automatic pass. We have to, from the information, determine whether we want to risk smashing on a high threat Pokemon or not. Some of them are tolerable, while others are deadly. Phoenix at the moment is beating me, but he's more of the challenging type, while I like to play it safe at times. Ain't that right, buddy?
I don't know what you're talking about, friend.
Yeah, I bet you don't, you fucking douchehead.
yeah. Just like how you said you don't have any tissues.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they saw it on one of the episodes.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Video proof, bitch.
So, folks, if you're ready, we're ready. Let's do this. Phoenix, I read last, so welcome to...
Me reading first.
Yep.
The first and final first of reading.
You ready for this, buddy? You ready for this?
Shadow, I'm not a fucking dog.
Good boy, Phoenix. Good boy. You got this, Phoenix. You got this.
I hope Fat Boy hits you in the nuts.
Oh, I'm just fucking with you.
Alright. Number 127. Pinsir. Stag Beetle Pokemusu. Bug type. The Stag Beetle Masu Pinsir is known for their imposing armor like carapace. Wow, I can't believe I said that correctly. And the massive bent horns atop their heads. Pinsir's propensity for defense is so strong they'll compete with other pincers for to gain spare pieces. God damn!
I'm gonna pause you for a minute, folks. We are gonna have trouble reading this stuff. We apologize in advance. Just work
Yeah,
with us.
yeah, I know. That's why I'm not saying God damn. Or I'm saying God damn because they're fucking brutal to each other. Damn. That's kind of hot.
I know. I just wanted to let people know, just so they understand. Continue.
Yep. Pieces of carapace to armor themselves further. Often their armor is flimsily attached with vines and offers minimal protection, but the pincer appropriate the addition anyway. Honey and sweet fruit make up the bulk of pincer's diet, and they'll most often live in forests that can supply these foods in abundance. Social engagements aren't a pincer's strong suit. Rarely will pincer approach strangers, and even when they do, they often assume there's some soft sort of threat. This combination with most human being perturbed by pincer's unusual jaw make contact between the groups very limited. The horns atop pincer's head aren't just for show. They're powerful appendages that allow pincer to grapple foes in a technique they call the SPD, Super Pincer Drive. SPD, emergency.
Why did I feel like you were gonna do that?
I don't know. When I saw that, I'm like, oh my god, it's SPD, emergency.
Continue.
The details of this technique vary radically from each pincer, but they all call their technique the SPD and claim every other pincer stole the name of their move. Wow. Trainer tip. Pincer are often difficult to approach, but one can lure one closer by spreading honey on trees and waiting for them to be attracted to the scent. Hey, who you calling Pinhead? You want some of this? Alex Tagger, a pincer that definitely wasn't called a pinhead. Threat level medium. Okay. It doesn't look adolescent. God, this one's confusing.
Well, if it doesn't look adolescent, then you just got to decide whether it's worth it or not. Now,
Threat level's medium. It loves honey and fruit. Why not? I'll smash.
all right, and I think I'll do the same. In all honesty,
All right. Next. Return.
all righty. Yes, my turn. All right, number 128, Taurus, Wild Bull Pokemusu, normal type. The Wild Bull Masu Taurus are known for their impressive power, cloven hooves, and their pair of horns on top their head. They are also known for their strength, agility, and speed. They are also known for their ability to Their bodies are decorated with many scars that they treasure as trophies from battles they partook in. They tend to wear little clothing to show these off as often as possible. Most tourists live in roaming bands. Some are mercenary groups, while others are just wandering tribes that live off the lands. Humans have great respect for tourists' strength in battle, and many kingdoms will hire them for their expertise. Tourists have no issues with humans inhe- uh, inherit inherently inherently. I think that's how it says spelled.
I think
But
so.
do distrust. I know. But do distrust any that use magic. Sta- sta- uh, Stating that it's the tra- tactics of cowards and fools. This includes humans who practice it and other Masus as well. So basically, they don't like magic. They like physical um, combat and all that. Taurus do possess the potential to harness some magics, but few do because of this strong culture, cult, cultured belief. To ensure that they focus and ready for battle, Taurus will use their tri-tails to whip themselves into a frenzy. Is that considered masochist or something like that?
Sadomasochism?
Yeah.
I think so.
What if they use those tails on us though? I'm not saying I'm into it, but I'm not saying I'm not at the same time. I don't know. Let's just move on. While the tails are thin and small, they do serve to keep tourists enraged in battle. While they aren't stupid, their battle tactics are quite simple, though their strength is more than enough to ensure these simple tactics are efficient. Trainer tips. Taurus prefers to bond with humans that can keep up with their abilities in sparring. Few humans can beat them, but they find those who can keep up with them just as appealing. Yes, you'll do just fine, short one. Oh, Phoenix, they're talking about you! Astria, a Taurus who appreciates a young man's offer by dragging him to her camp, threat level medium. Why do I feel like Phoenix is ready to kill me? All right, so threat level's not that bad. Medium's pretty good. Obviously, does not look adolescence, and bonding experience is not difficult. So you know what? I'm going to say smash. Though I am afraid of those tails a little bit, but then again, sometimes trying new things out won't hurt as much. Phoenix, what about you?
I'm a smash just because I like a girl with scars. Some of my exes had like scars from like surgery or breaking bones. I found them kind of hot. So yeah, I'm smashing.
I have scars too, but those are from my stupidity than fights.
All right, next.
All right, next.
Of course, I would get this one.
Yes, I calculated it just right.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Okay. 129, Magikarp. Fish, Pokemusu, water. The fish Masu Magikarp is known for their red scales and bright yellow fins. They also possess long tendrils that hang from their ears that help them smell substances in the water. Some rumors state that Magikarp splash about helplessly on land, though this isn't accurate. They actually just shuffle back towards the water normally. Magikarp can be found nearly anywhere in the waters of the world. Their hardy biology and adaptability allows them to live in most any climate. Humans consider Magikarp to be profoundly ordinary, aside from them having gills that allow them to breathe underwater. They have no other abilities that exceed human capability. They also possess little magical talent, even when compared to average humans. Some legends state that this didn't used to be the case and that Magikarp could ascend to great power, but there's little evidence of this being true. With little magical capability and no particular talent for battle, Magikarp don't have any real way to defend themselves from these that do them harm. They can attempt to swim to safety, though their speed isn't anything extraordinary as such. They often rely on others to defend them. Trainer tip: Magikarp are as unique as the waves of the ocean. As such, there's no concrete strategies to bonding with them. When the red one achieves the fury of a waterfall, the air will quake, the earth churn, and skies weep. And anger never before seen will scar the earth. Even more, only the fury of a raging storm can hope to stop it. Epithet of the Lake of Rage. Threat level low. She reminds me of a punk rocker. And if you guys haven't seen My Hero Academia, you're talking about Jiro. So, she's not adolescent. Threat level is low. I'm gonna go with Smash.
I think I'm in the same boat, so count me in the Smash department too.
Alright, next. Dear Mommy God. Thank you. Alright,
You're welcome.
130. Gyarados. Atrocious Pokemusu water flying?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Gyarados can fly.
Yes, they can.
Pray you don't ever see the blue scales of a Gyarados breaking through the surface of the ocean. The Masu is rare, but its legendary visage and massive size are unmistakable among people of the world. Gyarados live wherever they want, and if someone is already living there, they force them away. They dwell in water, but are known to launch themselves from the sea to extremely high points in the sky as well. They can survive in fresh or salt water freely and even move from one to the other with no issue. The legendary Masu is known as a great symbol of strength and appears in many historical illustrations and myths. Because the Masu is always angry, human society and academia at large know completely little about them because of their power. Nothing attacks Gyarados, rather Gyarados attacks everyone that isn't a Gyarados and other Gyarados twice as hard. Few can withstand the fury of Gyarados, let alone defeat them. The Masu does have a significant weakness to electricity, though the Masu's powerful Hyper Beam still makes them a difficult opponent, even if you can exploit this weakness. Do not bond with Gyarados! No! The trainer tips. No seaman has bestowed of sailing through the Cessius Strait unharmed, for that be where the she-beast makes her home, and any boat that crosses her threshold will be burned to cinders through the cold fire she spews from her mouth. Except from Homer J's Odyssey. Get it, guys? For clerical note, this is the full title of Homer's work and not an article academic comment. What? Threat level high. Okay. Since I bonded with the Magikarp, I've got a chance, bitches! I'm a smash!
Same. Hopefully the bond through a Magikarp will be better with a Gyarados, because at least you had early contact with them. Now, if you try to bond with a Gyarados itself, as the trainer tip says, do not bond with Gyarados. Your ass is grass in more ways than one.
But I will do the challenge. You know me.
And you know what? I'm just with your logic. I'm in the same boat. As long as we definitely said yes to a Magikarp, I think we have a higher possibility with the Gyarados. So smash.
Both smash. Your turn, buddy.
See, sometimes I'll take risks too. I put logic into my thoughts, at least.
I sometimes do too.
There's only one person. Don't mention name. He knows. He knows.
Yeah, because he's probably watching this.
Dear Lord.
All
right. You know what, people? I'm just gonna say this right now. Smash. I don't give a fuck. Smash right off the bat. Number 131. Lapras. Transport Pokemusu. Water and ice. By the way, Phoenix, before I read the info, did you know with Gyarados and Lapras, look how tall they are compared to our size if we were there.
Death by snoo. Death by snoo.
All I want to do is smash those giant Pokemusus.
All I want to be is crushed between them knees.
By a Pokemusu. Folks, warning you now, I am like a fucking living bard. I'm going to randomly sing crap that somehow works. Alrighty, let's get this going. The Transport Masu, Lapras, is referred to as such because of its large stature and sizable back that uses to ferry people around waterways and seas. The large fins make extended travel simple for them, and their amphibious lungs allows them to travel above or below water. I just got shivers. Lapras spends all the time. Lapras spends all time in water, even sleeping in it. Some Lapras even swim in their sleep. Before I keep reading, is Lapras also considered like the kind of like the Loch Ness monster?
Yeah.
So would she be afraid if I reveal my Loch Ness monster?
God damn
All right, continuing. Humans cherish Lapras for their ever-present kindness and willingness to help. They freely help people cross rivers and even oceans without asking for anything in return. The Masu is especially beloved by sailors for how often they rescue shipwrecked crews as well as those that fallen overboard. I can't swim! I'm good! Don't save me!
it.
While having great abilities to move in water, Lapras have little ability to defend themselves. This, combined with the Masu's trusted nature, makes it rather easy for malicious people to take advantage of Lapras. You fucking try it, and I will fucking get my Gyarados waifu to fucking blow your asses to fucking cinder. You touch one hair on their adorable heads, and your ass is more than grass. It's mowed, drilled, and fucking burnt. Anyways, continuing. This is incredibly frowned upon among all human societies as people care deeply for the Masu. Get damn fucking right. Some myths claim that the the sorrowful songs of Lapras can kill someone of a broken heart. Wait,
Cure.
cure, but what the hell? Maybe I got the. Yeah, I think I got the old one. I think. All right, so cure someone of a broken heart. On my screen is kill.
Hold on. Let's see. Where is it?
Down in the bottom, some myths claim that the sorrowful song of Lapras can kill someone of a broken heart. So it is kill. Unless it's supposed to be cure someone.
Okay.
Yeah, because sorrowful is kind of like a sad wording.
It's Kil, not
And there's another L.
Kill.
No, there's another L.
Oh, I don't see the
It,
other
it's
L.
kind of it's kind of it's kind of blended with the borderline. No worries.
Right.
Trainer tips. Lappers bond deeply with those they trust, and earning a Lapper's trust requires pure intentions and kind spirit. Yes! Yes! I'm in! As sure as the rivers reach the seas and stardews scuttle the ocean floors, you sought to collect me, put your mind at ease, but like the winds and stars, I was never yours. Verse 2 from the per- Pierce Parish Song, an ancient piece composed by Lapras and shared across history. Threat level low. Like I said, smash. Adorable,
Same here.
beautiful, protect with my life, and anyone who tries to harm her, inner Satan will fucking appear. I am a gentle teddy bear, but if you fuck with her, you're gonna get the sea bear. the sea goes evil. All right, Phoenix, you may move on to the next because you said Smash, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, listen.
Give me a minute. Give me a couple minutes. I have to message one of my coworkers about something.
Okay, so we'll put this on pause.
Okay, now. Okay, I'm ready. All right, Jesus fucking Christ. Don't know if I should say anything or what, but damn. Okay, number 132. Ditto. The transformed Pokemusu. Normal. Okay, Kamate Phoenix, Kamate. The transformation Masu Ditto can change its appearance to copy almost anyone. It's rare to find them untransformed, but in their original state, they consist of a pink, viscous fluid and have two eyes that are pitch black. Due to their transformation abilities, there is no consistent way to get population data on Ditto, but their ability to change being so broad they can thrive in almost every biome and society without anyone knowing what they are. And though their changing ability is purely physical and not mental, so will they can mimic a soldier's strength. They cannot mimic their knowledge. Human society have many horror stories related to Ditto, body snatching others and taking their place. However, Ditto in reality have a strict code of non-violence. Thank you, God. They all follow. We aren't sure where the code originates from, but they're reluctant to break it, even in dire circumstances. With the ability to become any other Masu, escaping bad situations is quite simple for them. Though they have one odd weakness. Ditto cannot stand the sight of themselves or other untransformed Ditto. If they ever see such a sight, they'll plunge into madness and become completely crazed. That gave me Toga vibes.
Everything else fine.
Trainer tips. Ditto have an intense interest in bonding with others. Yep. Though they seldom do it untransformed, instead they look for a visage that the one they seek is interested in and will use that to attract them. Oh, the ground my brother bled, his life coating the grass like morning dew. Beside him there is someone else, another stranger me. Except from the legends of the blind bard. Threat level low. I'm a smash.
Smash. Smash.
That's all I'm gonna say. We're both smashing.
I'm going to smash.
Next. Oh, God.
Smash! 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 Warning you now. All forms are going to be smashed.
Yep.
Sorry, not sorry. And look at that. It's me turn to read.
All right. It's like it was planned.
Yes, it was. Not really. Number 133. 80. Evolution Pokemusu normal type. The evolution Masu is known as such because of their wild
Wild affinity.
affinity. Yes, affinity with magic energy. Despite their mundane appearance, Eevee don't interact with magic the way other Masus do. Where most Masus generate magic within themselves, Eevee instead manipulates energies around them and can even store power within themselves. It's mandatory for all Eevees in Kanto to be relocated to the Eevee Academy of I have no idea what the fuck this is. Thaumaturgy? Thaumaturgy?
And thaumatology. Thaumatology.
That's what it's called, dermatology?
Yeah, thaumatology. Not therm.
Okay.
Thumb. Right, continue.
Eevee, Eevee Academy of Thaumatology and Sorcery, or EATS for short, due to their unusual relationship with magic, and unsupervised Eevee can very easily absorb unsafe magics and become unstable, thus nes- nes- uh,
Necessitating.
necessitating their required
Tutoring.
tutoring at the academy the to prevent the
Damage.
magic damage. Okay, damage to themselves and others. There is debate among humans about the current handling of Eevee. Some think that Eevee should be entitled to a large degree of freedom, excuse me, while others that have seen the destructive potential of their more unstable evolutions think otherwise. It's only upon evolution that Eevee becomes proficient at any form of magic. It typically requires a strong source of one magic type for them to evolve safely. Absorbing multiple sources at once or more unstable sources results in them becoming abominations. I don't know how. There's no fucking actual evolution like that, but hey, this is the Pokemusu world, so there could be new evolutions we don't know of. Trainer tips. Eevee very strongly in personality between one another. Wait, Eevee's very strongly in personalities between one another, meaning there's no simple strategy for bonding with one. Fuck that shit. For the last time, monocles are not required for students. That is just a rumor spread by rambunctious upperclassmen. Madame Nelio, headmaster of the Eevee Academy of Eats. I'm just going to say of Eats. That's what it is. EATS. Of Eats. All right, threat level low. And like I said, I'm smashing.
Same here.
Phoenix?
I'm a smash too.
Alrighty, next. Hello. The most compatible of all evolutions.
Oh dear.
Fuck you.
Number 134, Vaporeon. Bubble Jet Pokemusu, Water type. The Bubble Jet Masu Vaporeon is a higher rank of Eevee that can that acquired mastery over water type magic by absorbing the energies of a water stone. This transformation makes their fur turn a deep blue. They also gain gills, fins, and a long aquatic tail that gives them superior maneuverability in the water. Most Vaporeons continue their studies at the academy at specialized facilities with fountains, pools, and canals to aid them in their master over water magic. Though some do venture out to beaches and islands to further test their abilities. A massive pro, uh, pro propaganda pro, a massive propaganda campaign occurs years ago that claim Vaporeon have unusual features that some humans find interesting. This inspired a fan fanat fucking words. I hate fucking big words. Financially fund base a Vaporeon's lovers among towns nearby eats that are obsessed with the Masu. Vaporeon find these humans and their beliefs aberrant, aberrant, and incredibly disgusting. Fine, I'll behave myself. When attacked by conventional men's, conventional men's,
Means
Vaporeons can means okay, thank you. Vaporeon can shift their bodies into water almost instantly, re- rendering the attack useless. They rarely come care for fighting and will usually ignore attackers and dive into bodies of water to avoid further annoyance. Trainer tips. Vaporeon generally goes with the flow with others that are kind and good nature, though if they meet someone obnoxious, they'll react with a wave of hostility. So mean so men sometimes literally. I do not how you say see the reason to copy paste recipes from amateur chefs like her. Mon ami Jockey Lecroix, a famous Colossone chef. Threat level low. Once again, smashing, but I have to behave myself.
I'm
Damn.
smashing too. And down, you horny fucking dog. Down! Down! Next.
Next, and
Okay, smash.
hello. Smash,
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 smash, smash.
smash.
Now you're being a horny dog.
What can I say? I like the punks.
Yes, yes, you do. Number 135, Jolteon, the Lightning Pokemusu. Electric type. The Lightning Masu Jolteon are the results of an Eevee that completes their training in electrical magic. When they absorb the energy of an electric stone, their fur bounces into sharp spines across their body. The magics, the magic in embedded, uh, ah, the magic embedded also affect the Masu's personality. In this case, Jolteon become more impulsive and aggressive upon changing. Down, Phoenix. Down, boy. Jolteon continues their studies as eats for the most part, while some do travel. Many humans and other Masus are wary of their moodiness, and thus they often meet with difficulties when visiting new places. They have a disdain for the academy's tradition and thus will do what they want regardless of the rules or the will of the facility. Most humans avoid contact with Jolteon as they typically present themselves as near duels and often cause trouble wherever they go. Most Jolteon carry iron flails as weapons since they make for great bludgeons and also functions as a conduit for their electricity. Their rebellious attitudes, down boy, I can hear the horniness on your side. Their rebellious attitudes towards magic also inspire them to manipulate their magic in unorthodox ways. This led to them creating the ironic pin missile attack, which is one of the few attacks that can destruct strong physiques. Oh, uh, deterrent strong physiques. Okay.
Disorient strong
Oh, thank you. Disorient.
psychics.
Psychics. Wait, psychic? Oh, yeah, psychics. Trainer tips. Upon changing into Jolteon, the Masu gains an extra organ in their chest that functions as a generator for their electricity. It hums slightly when down, boy. Slightly when not in use. Wait, this organ hums? I will bring out the bonk stick. Despite, want me to finish reading this or not?
Continue.
Despite trying to find out who killed her death,
What?
Casey has lost her way, her mind, and can no longer be one with Eats Academy. Gym Swim, criminal fight, physicalist? No, psychologist. Thank you. Threat level medium. So this so far is the only evolution, I guess, that is medium threat because the other two are low threat, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one is slightly higher on the threat level, but still one hell of a fucking badass. Phoenix, you are now allowed to simp. And yes, we already agreed that we're smashing.
Yeah. So fluffy.
Holy fucking
So
God.
fluffy.
I don't wanna wait for me to read the shit. I wanna smash them now and smash them fast. Dear God, it's all downhill when I go in that direction.
Man, alright.
Number 136, Flareon. Flame Pokemusu Fire type. And is that a giant fucking bowl of chili?
Yes.
Where's the stick? Somebody hit me with the stick now. Alrighty. The Flame Masu, Flareon, is the result of an Eevee that chose to master the element of fire. They absorb the energies from a firestone, causing their bodies to heat up considerably. Yep, I did say that right. They can control this heat at will, reaching as high as 800 degrees, though most keep their temperatures at a reasonable level. Their hair also fluffs out and grows much longer and blonder. It's so fluffy! I just had to. Of the Eevee Masters, Flareon tends to travel the most though many still take residence at Eats Academy. Their caring and loving natures increases their desires to help others in need. So those who stay at the academy often become teachers and counselors. Many Flareon choose to use their mastery over fire to become expert chefs, craftsmen, doctors, and some even run saunas using their own body heat. Chefs, craftsmen, doctors, but run saunas using their body heat. Okay, keep it together, Shadow.
Continue.
Keep it together. Keep it together. Down, boy. Down. Aroo, down. Okay. Where the fuck was I? Body heat. Okay. Humans around the world greatly appreciate their warm hospitalities and kindness. Flareon rarely wishes to fight and will seek peaceful solutions when possible. However, if pushed to extremes, their fire magic can easily stop most aggressors in their tracks. Additionally, their flames-imbued fur is surprisingly resilient against certain magical attacks. Oh my lord! Wait, that fur could also, dude. If she
What?
wraps you up in the fur, she can slightly heat it up. That's like a fucking heated blanket.
Or a tortilla.
I could have a living warm tortilla blankie.
Why are you eating out the coochie?
And chili. Okay, trainer tips. When bonding with a human, Flareon tends to be very affectionate and dotting with their partner. Their body heats also tend to be higher in relationships than when not. The helix won't save you now. Tia. Jonah the Flamebringer and false prophet from the fantasy epic My Sword Hand Twitches. Threat level low.
They
Smash.
already know we're all
Smash.
smashing.
Please move on. Smash. I can't control myself.
Dear
The
Lord,
fuck?
help me.
I have many questions, but I will let you read.
There's a saying that I've heard. Can you pick up chicks in a tank? This chick is a tank. Number 137. Porygon. Virtual Pokemusu. Normal. The virtual Masu Porygon is referred to as such because of their highly unique magical abilities, where they generate beams of light that combine and focus to create objects in the world. Okay. We're talking. This is necessary because Porygon are made entirely of primordial magic and can't interact with most objects because of this. They don't have a sense of touch. Only with their constructs can they experience tactical sensation. Porygon can only create a set amount of constructs based on the surfaces the object has. Poly can generate around 160,000 surfaces at once. We've only met one Porygon thus far in investigations called Polygon. She lives on the outskirts of Cinnabar Island in a house built of her own magical constructs. She seldom sees visitors. Archaeologists only recently found out that Porygon originated from an ancient civilization and were actually created by sages from that time. The process to create more Porygon is believed to be lost, and thus we aren't sure if more could exist besides Poly. Being made of raw magic energy makes threatening a Porygon difficult, as when attacked they can shift their constructs to defend against whatever attacks they may face. If you bond with a Porygon, please let us know how it went. We still don't know how that works. Sorry, but I don't have a single memory of that time. I didn't lose them, rather, I took them away myself. I couldn't bear to live in the past any longer, so I had to let go and live in the now, so that I could believe that there's a me. Polygon, the Porygon of Cinnabar. Threat level low. She's not adolescent. I can say that for a fucking fact. And I wonder what objects she would make. The constructs. The possibilities. So, I'm a smash.
Same.
You're smashing?
Yep.
Alright. Your turn, buddy.
Alrighty. Number 138. Omnimite. Omnite. Ugh. Spyro Pokemusu, I believe rock water type. Because they're fossils. Fossils are rock types.
Okay.
The Spyro Pokemusu, Omnite. Oh my lord. It's been so long since I fucking read this name. Was recently discovered in mysterious caves that researchers found connected connects to a highly unusual biome that natives call variants.
Viridian.
They possess Viridian. I need to zoom this in. There we go. Viridian. Okay. They possess large spiral pattern shells that the Masus get their namesake from. They have 10 tentacles. Damn the tentacles! 2 of which are longer than the others and are their primary appendages. Their homes of what was that word again, Phoenix?
Viridian?
Viridian.
Yeah, Viridian.
Is believed to be a perfect preservation of the state of the world thousands of years ago. They have no exposure to the sun, but possesses a thriving ecosystem of unusual flora that get their energy from volcanic vents underground. Humans know little about Ammonite. They're quite reserved as far as Masus go, and their native language is unlike any spoken in modern days. Translations have begun to further understand the Masu, but as for now, we know little about their society aside from basic information. Omnite rarely have reasons to fight, but it's occasions where they are wary. One might happen. They'll generally hide in their shells until whatever troubling them goes elsewhere. Their shell armor is incredibly strong, and few attacks are able to easily pierce it. Trainer tips. There are few recorded bondings between modern man and Omniite. Those that happen are typically done by those communicated non-verbally, such as musicians and artists. The helix may be gone, but its symbol is on my back and in my heart. A false prophet like you can't take it away from us. Simona, Omniite protagonist from the hit fantasy series My Sword Hand Twitches. Threat level low. And I have to say this right now, definitely don't look adolescence, but does remind me a little bit of Splatoon. And probably that's the language that they use, for all we know. So I will say, fuck it, Smash.
Yep, fuck it is correct. Smash.
All right, next.
Oh, shit.
Dear God, why? Number 139, Omnistar. Spyro Pokemusu, Rock Water type. Dear Lord, please be gentle. The Spyro Masu Omnistar is a matured fucking hate that name at times. Omniite that carries a larger shell with points going along its edges. Their teeth have grown longer to help them eat the unusual fauna of Veridiant?
Viridium.
Veridium.
Yep, Viridian
And
City.
they also developed a secondary mouth they use to eat rocks. This is because they worship an ancient deity called the First Mother, and to get closer to her, they eat pieces of the land she created to obtain their ancient powers. I feel like the ancient mother's a Cthulhu. What do you think?
I think so.
They live with their Omniite sisters in variant variant where they act as chefs, shamans, and other advisor roles. Humans largely don't know about Omnistar as Omnites themselves are incredibly rare, and Omnistars are even more so. Omnistar very rarely leaves their communities in the fucking place. I'm not reading this damn part no
Viridian.
more. Viridian, because of their heavy shells weighing them down. Their history with the lands also make them reluctant to do so. Swear to God, if I have to see that word again, I'm going to be pissed.
It's Viridian.
Omnistar's shells are strong enough to shrug off most physical attacks, though they're perfectly capable of defending themselves without resorting to hiding in their shells. Over their long lives, they've become attuned to the lands and oceans and are able to call upon them to aid in defending themselves from and their village. Trainer tips. We don't know how bonding with Omnistar works. Please let us know if you figure that out. Of course, the Helix lives in. Do we? Fuck it. Of course, the Helix lives on as sure as the stars hang in the sky. We will keep turning ever forward into the future. That's what the Helix means, and that's who we are. From the same fucking person from the hit series. Threat level low. Still reminds me of Splatoon. Just a more voluptuous version. So fuck it, smash.
Fuck it again, indeed. Smash.
Get your own word. Move on. Oh my lord.
Holy, black on a popo.
Yes, indeed.
That is not an adolescent. Uh, Shadow?
Yes.
Can we pause for a minute and talk? What the fuck?
I don't know, but at the same time, I kind of want to know.
Okay, let us begin. Number 140. Kabuto. Shellfish Pokemusu. Oh, it's probably very shellfish of it. I'm sorry, I had to. The shellfish Masu Kabuto aren't well known in the region. Their shy disproportion and propensity to hide in their large dome-shaped shells mean that few people have ever seen them. Many that do get a glance find their piercing red eyes and insect-like joints unnerving. Yeah, red eyes are cute. The majority of Kabuto live in Viridian, though they don't interact much with the Omni-Knight societies that live there, because their appearance often frightens the more timid Omni-Knight away. Events like these have left a permanent impression on Kabuto that inspires them to be wary of scaring others. Therefore, instead of forming societies, they typically live in solitude. Aww. And migrate across the cave in search of resources. Humans long thought Kabuto to be extinct, while some archaeologists have found fossils near ocean waters. No live Kabuto were found until Viridian's discovery. Though, even after finding them, Kabuto's shy demeanor made learning more about them quite difficult. Kabuto will not fight in most circumstances. They're far more likely to hide in their shell and scurry to safety. Their dome shells are quite sturdy, so most attacks can be shrugged off with ease. We have little documents of human Kabuto bonding, as most Kabuto are too shy to answer questions on the subject. Thank you. Billy, a Kabuto, after being greeted by a researcher. Threat level low. As I said, it doesn't look like an adolescent. Yes, it may look short, but there are short people out there, people.
You should know.
Fuck off. I do like a shy girl as well. I'm gonna say smash just because the beautiful red eyes, and yeah. Your turn.
I'm going to say Smash 2.
All right. Next one.
I would say something, but I'd rather not.
I did not hear a word you just said right there because I was too busy looking at something.
Don't worry about it.
Number 141, Kabutops. Yes, she probably is a top.
Did that make you the bottom?
For now. The shellfish Pokemusu rock water type. The shellfish Pokemusu Kabutops are the result of Kabuto that travel to the most dangerous corners of Viridian and become masters of martial combat. Marital combat. Martial combat. Over their journeys, they cease being a timid and realize in order to help others, they must first master themselves. Kabutops continue to live in Viridian and act as guardians and leaders of the Kabuto. There, they protect the Kabuto from exotic threats of Viridian and help teach them to become stronger themselves. Most humans consider Kabutops incredibly intimidating as their demeanor is very antisocial, and their helmet-like shells don't make them any more approachable. Their scythe-like appendages also remind many humans of Scyther, which doesn't make them appear any more sociable. Though, contrary to their appearance, Kabutops have a rather calm demeanor. Kabutops primarily use their scythe blades to frighten away potential foes. The Masu has no trouble defending itself, but most entities in Viridian are smart enough to avoid angering a Kabutops. So, it doesn't get into fights often. In rare occasions where it's pushed to its limits, Kabutops may use its swords dance to gain an upper hand. Trainer tips. There's no record of bonding with Kabutops, but there's no reason to think it's not possible. Just remember to be careful of the scythes. No, we don't really do that. Kuki Philius, a Kabutops, when asked if they use their ancestral magic and scythes to harvest the souls of the living. Threat level medium. I'm a smash. And that's about it.
I think I'm in the same boat.
Alright, next. Your turn. Holy Mother of God.
Dear Lord Almighty, please be gentle. Alrighty. Number 142, Aerodactyl, Rock Flying type, Fossil Pokemusu. You ready for this, Phoenix? I know I'm not.
Hold on, let me get the tissue. Okay, go.
Alright. The Sky Devil Masu, Aerodactyl, are ruthless predators that dwell in... I hate this fucking
Viridian!
word.
Viridian!
Viridian?
Viridian!
Their arms double as strong webbed wings that enable the Masu to soar to great heights and reach impressive flying speeds. This, coupled with their strong, unhinging jaw, no comment, and sharp teeth, make them dangerous terrors to those of Viridian.
Viridian!
Viridian.
Viridian.
There's a T in it.
Yes, Viridian. There's an 8.
Viridian.
Yeah, Viridian.
Excuse my fucking. Aerodactyls will eat anything they think looks appetizing. Most often, this includes men or other masseuse. She's a man-eater, gonna bite down hard. It's said by many that aerodactyls savor the screams of their victims more than the food itself. Phoenix, don't scream. Humans know little of aerodactyl as a colossal, as a Phoenix help. Please,
Collation of
Alright, as a
Kabutops.
collation of Kabutops and Omnistars have banded together to keep the merciless Masu trapped in Viridian. As trapping them inside the cave system limits their ability to fly and thus makes them easier to defeat. Most victims of an Aerodactyl attack will be captured or dead before they're aware of what's happening. Most of the time, they'll dive for a quick kill with their teeth, but more sadistic Masus will grab a target and then fly away to drop them from great heights. It enables them to savor the screams of their victims for longer and also easily breaks the shells of a Kabuto and Omnite as they are common food source for Aerodactyl. Trainer tips. The world shouldn't suffer these things reproducing. Don't bond with these abominations. Veteran, whatever the hell.
Viridian
Viridian
Coalition.
After 10,000 years, oh my lord, no!
After 10,000 years, I have awakened, and I am free.
Oh my god, Rita Repulsa. After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Kento. Rita Harla, antagonist of the hit Fossil Ranger stage production.
Jesus fucking Christ. On a cross in hell.
So Rangers. Oh my god! Please, somebody draw artwork of the fossil Pokemon Masus as Power Rangers. Oh my god! Oh wait, there's no fucking Triceratops. Fuck it, they'll find a way. No wait, there is a Triceratops.
Yeah.
Even though it's not technically a Triceratops, but it is kind of part of the family of Triceratops, so that could work. Threat level high. Phoenix, I know we like a challenge, but this is literally a man-eater. Phoenix,
You go first.
please.
You go first.
I'm going to pass. I don't want to, but there is no surviving. This is death with wings and a jawline full of fucking razor sharp teeth that will bite our manhood and savor our screams.
You done?
Phoenix, please, for the love of God, just pass.
No.
No, please, Phoenix.
No! I am!
Logic.
That is the... I'm not. That is the main battle.
There is
That
no
is...
surviving this. No, Phoenix.
Death by Snoo Snoo, you bitch!
No, I will fucking
Death
send you
by Snoo Snoo! Death by Snoo Snoo! Death by Snoo Snoo!
There is no Snoo Snoo involved. They will bite your shit off before you even get to use it.
Fine! I'll just gag her.
Dude, that's even worse. Then there's no consent, and you know what that means. Move on, please. Think logically.
I'm
Not even
smashing.
them that desperate.
I am
Are you
smashing.
saying?
That
Are you,
that
oh
that
my
is
lord!
a challenge I'm willing to take.
There is no challenge. You be dead.
Bitch, I am a challenge.
Vampire, if you're watching this right now, even you are smarter than him right now. Unless you agree with him, then fuck you too.
He's most likely gonna agree.
He's not that desperate. He wants kids. Oh, you tell me that Vamp is fucking his failure is my downfall. But right now, this is my downfall. You not using your fucking brain. You're using the other head.
Oh no, I've got tactics.
No, yeah. Dude.
Like I said, I have tactics. And I have
You
ways.
be dead. Listen, you have stamina, but you're not fucking. Even you are not that damn quick.
Dodge.
And if you are, that's a sad fucking story.
Dodge.
Yeah,
Dodge.
no, fuck your dodging bullshit.
At least I'm not
All right,
Gohan.
move on.
Okay.
Before you start reading,
What?
in the words of the great Mono, I like them big. I like them chunky.
I like them.
I like them hefty. And also, in the words of the great Red Man, more cushion for the pushing. All right, you may proceed.
Yep, okay. Number 143, Snorlax, Sleeping Pokemusu. The Sleeping Masu, Snorlax, is referred to as such because of their propensity to sleep for long periods of time. The exact amount of sleep they need is unknown. Though witnesses claim they can sleep for days at a time, the Masu also has little care for where it sleeps, and will often take naps in inappropriate places, such as roads, streets, docks, almost anywhere else they can lay down. Snorlax tend to live in mountainous regions and forests, though they've been known to wander elsewhere in search of food. They have no concept of money and other social norms and will take food freely and sleep where they like. Many humans consider Snorlax to be a nuisance on account of their consistent eating and sleeping, though they've also gained a devoted fan base that finds their kind demeanor and disproportion to be admirable. These groups will form communes centered around sleeping Snorlax and lavish them with feasts when they waken. There's a saying in the northern reaches of Kanto, "Let sleeping Snorlax lie." This is because Snorlax possess great power in themselves that they can unleash in moments of great anger. Most typically, this is when someone wakes them up. Trainer tips. Snorlax will bond freely with many people, especially if they cook great food. Shadow, we have a chance. Just be careful not to wake them accidentally. Warning! No flute playing in the mountains. Snorlax sleeping area. Offenders may be hyper beamed at any time. Snorlax warning sign near the rock tunnels. Threat level medium. I'm gonna go and say I'm a smash.
I'm in the same boat. I just feel
Uh,
like it'll be a very comfortable kind of snug,
mm,
and
all right.
the cuddling will be legendary.
Oh yes. Speaking of legendaries,
and
Shadow,
I
you're
get
up.
to start it all off.
Yep.
Are you ready? Alrighty, let's do this. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Number 144, Articuno. Ice flying Pokemusu. Type freezing Pokemusu. Just look at that freezing, arid, a freaking harpy like goddess.
Gives blue balls a whole new meaning.
In the throat of the roaring blizzard of Kento, one can. Oh damn! So that does that mean she gives cool blowjobs?
Eh.
One can hear the sobbing of a young woman. Oh, that's not right. This is Articuno, the mistress of the shifting snow, an ancient and powerful Masu, clad clad in azure feathers.
Uh,
Yes,
Azura feathers.
azure. Well, there's no
Azure,
azure feathers.
Azure.
Az, azure. Her very existence ra- radiance cold around her, causing her to start hail and snowstorms whenever she takes flight. Legends say she won't always this way. She started out as an average Masu, but fell in love with one who'd be cursed with a never-ending fever that could only be quenched with an equal powerful cold. Articuno sought out power over ice to save them and succeeded. She administered the cure to her love and restored him, only for her icy magic to be too great and freeze her love before shattering them. Oh, wow. Articuno was heartbroken by this and sought to join her love in the afterlife, only to find that she became too powerful to be slain. She would freeze water too quickly to drown in, and no mortal man or Masu could get close enough to wound her, let alone kill her. Now trapped in a frozen torment, Articuno wanders aimlessly, stopping when she finds others doomed to perish in the snow. There she weeps, lamenting that the snow took them instead of her. Trainer tips. Some stories claim that Articuno fell in love with a brilliant man of medicine named Victor. Others claim it was a beautiful dancer named Nora. Without hearing from Articuno herself, it's impossible to know if either of these claims are true. As full of despair as you are now, I still trade my endless frozen years for your worst day. Articuno. Threat level medium. I will find a fucking way. There will be a way. If I have to get a whole bunch of freaking freeze heals and constantly down that shit, I will. If I have to get the number one fucking hat from SpongeBob, then put two freaking giant bottles of antifreeze in each freaking one, I shall. It will be done. And the smashing will commence. So, fuck it, smash.
I'm a smash, and the way we gyrate, we will heat things up. Smash. Next. Holy shit.
Are you ready?
I need more tissues.
Are you? No comment. No comment. No comment.
Number 145, Zapdos. Electric Pokemusu. Electric flying type. Get this. I'm the fucking master of currents Zapdos. Ain't nobody fucking with me when those. What the fuck? Are you. Okay, how am I gonna read this? Okay.
Try your best.
Get this. I'm the fucking master of currents Zapdos. Ain't nobody fucks with me when those fucks see me. Feeling the sunshine, they say, "Oh, you," and they're fucking right. I'm the fastest, toughest, and smartest Masu this side of Mount Silver. Also, I look damn good in black and yellow. That she does. I go where I want, I take what I want, and I do what I want. Get it, turtle? The world's my oyster, and you're just floating in fucking the skiff. You all go to church to worship some ass goat stuck in a fence.
It's talking about Arceus.
Arceus. I am the beast I worship, and this temple is immaculate as fuck. Or shit. No, would it be shit?
I think so.
Okay, immaculate as shit. You fucking humies are always so noisy too. Wham! My house got blown up. Shit, dude, move your fucking house. I'm flying here. You're just like the fucking shit Moltres. That's up my fucking my shit like shit dumbass is salty about getting hot flashes all the time and has to make it my problem. She can't even beat me legit, you know. Thunder is like super fire, and I get that shit for free from the clouds. I don't need no nabby incantation rune Tauros shit. I'm like a hurricane on wheels, but like sky wheels. You got all that? I talk fast cause I don't got time for slow shit. Savvy. Now we fucking or what? Oh my god! Trainer tips disclaimer. Preceding entry was performed by Zapdos and required to be included into the official dex for her to allow any mention of herself. Her opinions are her own and do not reflect upon the researchers or other staff that contribute to the Masu Dex. Viewer discretion is advised. Council of Pokemusu Research. Threat level medium. I am smashing because that shit is funny. And she does look good in black and yellow.
Fuck it, I agree. Smash as well. Alrighty, you ready? Dear Lord.
I want some hot wings. Some hot.
146, Moltres. Flame Pokemusu, Fire Flying type. I feel like Moltres' name is a. You know what? I'm just gonna.
Uh-huh.
What do you call her? The Valorous Flame? She arrived millennia ago, seeking power to stop her sisters who lost themselves in indulgence and sorrow. I told her she had no such power in her. Her pride made this impossible to accept, so she went out to learn the hard way. She did find a solution, but it wasn't power that she needed. If only more Masus of her caliber could learn that. Unix Lady of Wisdom. Never meet a brighter soul in my life before I walked with Moltres. Didn't matter how deep a hole someone lands themselves in, she'd insist on dragging them out no matter what. Lady Tipiline, ride-on companion of Moltres. While most of her responsibilities are ceremonial now, I don't know where we'd be without Moltres. You know what they say. It's not spring until Moltres' flames melt the lingering snow. Duke Isaac Roth. Don't tell anyone I said this, but her power isn't from strength. Like, psych, like physically, I mean. Where she shines is how she talks, you know. Her wounds and her words and her attitude, she doesn't command people. When she says something, you want to believe her. At least I did, and the people that I walk with did too. Jane Galley, Dugong, companion of Moltres. Trainer tips. She's a hero. Most children, when asked about Moltres, is in some form or another. In brightest day, in blackest night, no corruption shall rule without a fight. Let those who shriek responsibilities right. Beware the glow of Moltres the bright, Moltres the valorous flame. Why did they add a Green Lantern fucking oath in this thing?
I don't know.
Ah, that level low. Fuck it, I'm smashing. But I'm also now pissed. I am pissed because once again, Phoenix's fucking Valor team outshines mine.
Valor all the way, bitch. I'm smashing.
You only picked Valor because fucking you wanted to go with the first Pokemon game you played, which was Pokemon Red. And the only reason why I chose Mystic was because I played Pokemon Blue. You're a dick. And for some reason you're always following the pussy.
Ready for the next one?
This is now the 5th time, people. The 5th time he beats me within teams of Mystic and Valor. When I got us the shirts, we wore it the first time he came over here to freaking Jersey and shit. He had more people on Team Valor that said hi to him and booed me. When we freaking when we looked at our mascots, I still don't know if my professor or whatever the hell my leader of the team is a freaking male or female. While his is definitely female. You know what? It's not even worth it. Just move on.
And then there was Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Fuck you.
Next.
Fuck you.
Hey, I get to do this line.
Yes, you do. And I'm gonna mute myself for a while, but I'll still be here. I'm just gonna rage in silence.
He's a sore loser.
Says the bitch.
Number 147. Dratini. Dragon Pokemusu. Dragon type. After recent confirmation, Dratini have been changed from legend clarification to the new pseudo legend clarification. This means that we do have confirmation of their existence, but the bulk of the world still believes them to be myth. For many years, the only evidence of Dratini were the skins they shed constantly, but we've recently found small Dratini communities in Blackthorn Village. Their leader keeps their population secret and don't let in many outsiders. Though Dratini don't understand the need of their existence, of their extreme sense of security, Dratini have stout tails. They swim and slither with that are covered in azure scales. The scales are colored by mana that Dratini absorb from the world around them. Once they collect too much, their skin molt and the Dratini become thinner. This process happens many times during a Dratini's life. Maturing Dratini also grow a pearl on their forehead as they get older. Despite their inexperience, Dratini have great magical potential and inept talent, which makes them a significant threat when angered. Trainer tips. Many Dratini tend to be naive, thus many unscrupulous parties try to coax them into a ruse. This is unwise, as they react poorly when they find out. How dare you try to trick a member of the Blackthorn clan? You'll be punished through the fire and the flame before I'm done with you. Lena Blackthorn. Threat level low. She's not adolescent. She does not look adolescent. Do you agree, Shadow?
Yes, I do.
The beauty, the elegance, I'm a smash.
Same.
Alright. Next. Oh.
Dear
Shit.
Lord.
Okay. Number 148. Dragonair. Dragon Pokemusu, Dragon type. As Dratini grow larger and they molt away their outer layer of scales, they eventually reach a point where they can molt no longer. At this point, the Dratini rises to the rank of Dragonair. The Dragonair's magic absorption is too intense for them to handle alone. So they grow a Valencian pearl on the base of their neck, which they use to stockpile excess mana they can't process alone. Additionally, their fins grow out into a pair of wings. Oh, they're wings. Nice. Wings they can manipulate at will. Many humans call these their wings of liberty. Most Dragonair travel constantly using their magical potential to solve problems they find in the world, such as bringing rains to drought-stricken farmlands and calling the sun to break up intense snowstorms. Those that seek power and care little for others often hunt Dragonair for for their Vulcanian pearls, as one alone contains the power to achieve many miracles and even more atrocities. Those that aid Dragonair against these unscrupulous thieves are often greatly rewarded with nearly unlimited magical potential in their pearls. These spells are unparalleled among man and Masu. Alike, to defeat one requires using techniques some consider unnatural. Trainer tip. Bonding with the Dragonair requires a strong sense of honor and dedication to those around them. They have little patience for the selfish and cruel. They fly now. A Dratini suitor who's found that his love has ascended to Dragonair. Threat level low. I'm smashing.
Same.
Alright, next. Holy Dragon of all mothers.
Ain't no rest for the wicked.
Okay, number 149. Dragonite. Dragon Pokemusu. Dragon Flying. Once Dragonair's Valiant Vulcanian Pearl absorbs the 5 primordial elements of magic to its limit, the pearl shatters, and the magic's coalesce around the Masu, changing them forever into Dragonite. This process is not well understood as there are few Dragonite in the world, but it alters their blue serpent bodies into a bipedal form with wings on their back and orange scales. With their new bodies, they gain great strength and magical acuity. They use this power to defend the nature around them. Practically, the oceans, as many pirates, cause distress to those that dwell in them. Humans have many legends of Dragonite, branding them heroes of our time. Though few people have ever seen one, let alone known much about them. The first known encounter with one was from a lighthouse observer who thought he saw a mermaid emerge from the sea. Dragonite retain all the powers they held as Dragonair and gain many more. The magics coursing through their bodies give them incredible physical strength and extreme speed. Their magic prowess is also beyond most man and Masu, both in terms of power and versatility. Trainer tips. Some researchers hypothesize that Dragonite have a connection with Lugia, as she also protects the seas. However, no Dragonite we've interviewed has met with the legend personally. My multi-scale is like tenfold shields. My outrage, a cataclysm. My surf, a typhoon. The shock of my tail, an earthquake. The air around me, a hurricane. And my breath, death. Smogina J. Rowdy Robinson, a Dragonite. Threat level low. I am smashing. I am like Donkey, and I'm smashing the dragon.
I figured as much. I am in the same boat.
All
All right,
right.
are we ready?
Hello. Yes.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are well, hopefully, fucking boys and girls of age are watching this. We are now at 150. The last two for this series. Let's begin. Number 150. U2. Genetic. Pokemusu. Psychic type. Look upon these hands of mine. These fingers that end in orbs are not the hands of a farmer or a craftsman. They are the hands of a weapon that can split the earth in twine with but a thought. For I wasn't born, you see. I was crafted by the foolish wizard eons ago. They co- commu- uh, they committed atrocities of the flesh, bones, blood, souls, and things too nefarious for your ears were oh dear lord, for your ears were mixed together. Sometimes what popped out could move. Some rarer examples could speak and dream, but they weren't good enough for the fools. So they went back into the mix until out popped me. But the fools didn't realize that I carry all those creations within and were all very angry. I'd be one thing if they it'd be one thing if they stood their ground. There would be some dignity to that, but no, they were ruled by fear instead. I couldn't take their minds, I suppose, but their words shouldn't suffer them longer than necessary, so I removed them. Their little entries, like to list how strong Masus are right, will I'd say I'd be faster to list what I can do, but there is nothing beyond my grasp. The magic you study in your schools is cute, but it's a wave in an ocean of possibilities, and I am the storm approaching the shores. Trainer tips. I do not go by the name you've categorized me as, but I like you to keep it as is. It's a good reminder to mother of her failings. She tried to bury me many times, but her hypnosis keeps
Hypocrisy.
hypocrisy keeps her from truly succeeding. She wishes to play hero and save me, but it's all because of her actions that I'm here at all. She knows it, but it's too thick to ever truly accept it. It's sad, isn't it? Mewtwo. Threat level high. Dude, I am in agreement with you when I say fuck logic, fuck thinking with your brain. This is a smash, even if it means death. So, Death by Snoo Snoo, ultimate smash.
I'm a smash. I have the same agreement, but I'm gonna add thing. Because Mewtwo doesn't know love and compassion, I will show it love and compassion.
Same. It may take some time, but it will
Yep.
be done.
Oh yeah.
This is the way. All right,
This is the
Phoenix.
way.
Let's wrap this up. Send us home.
Number 151, Mew. New species Pokemusu. Okay, psychic type. Mew is the starting point for most Masu. Not the first necessarily, but the first for most. There used to be many, but now only one remains. That being Hawa. The rest all gradually changed into other Masu, most becoming legendary figures, or, well, she doesn't talk about the other ones. The one who remains, Hawa, is or was their queen. She travels a lot, but most don't know of her since she disguises herself as other Masu or even human. It's not simple illusion magic either. She actually changes into them. Much like a Ditto, Hawa can only turn into women, but she can turn into any woman, human or Masu, and even women versions of men. I can verify that the transformations are very thorough. What Mewtwo said about her isn't a hard lie, but it's still deceptive. Hawa would never hurt anyone. She just made a mistake eons ago when trying to bring her lost daughter back. Oh, damn. Mother-daughter shit.
I have a theory, but that's for another time.
Yeah, she was desperate and trusted some people that didn't deserve such trust. Mew cast even every spell that we're aware of. In fact, they likely invented all the technical mastery spells the Academy teaches, though Hawa abhors violence abhors violence, so she often uses the more aggressive magics in unusual ways. Hawa says that I'm key to saving Mewtwo, but I'm not so sure. She's been trying for ages, and she's so smart and amazing. What could I do that she can't? We've traveled across the land far and wide to find a solution and haven't found anything. So how could I have that power inside? Terrence Rainier. Threat level low. I'm gonna smash.
Same.
This has come to a conclusion. Up now is the final tally, and I'm surprised. I'm a horn dog.
Which my cousins are probably going to be the biggest people to be surprised about, because they literally were saying that I was going to have more smashes than you, but Right now, we could tell who
I
that's
have
not.
10 more smashes than you.
Yep, and that's because I like to use a little bit of logic, or at least find loopholes. While you do have some loopholes, a lot of times you just go with your libido.
I love challenges. Shut the fuck up. I love them.
Yeah. Fucking, I bet you do, you fucking weirdo.
Alright, my Saiyans. This is it. The finale. If you Saiyans like this video, please like, favorite, subscribe, hit that button to be notified on all my videos. And if you want to see the next season of this, hit that bell button, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll do it when it's done. But if you guys don't, then we won't do it. I'm Phoenix Vegeta.
Yep. And I'm Shadoku. And one last note before we go.
Uh-huh.
If we could at least get a couple, how many more subscribers do you need, Phoenix, to reach your next mark?
About 51.
If we can get at least another 51, I will definitely, though regrettably, do the freaking Kill It With Fire video game recording. And maybe even, and I'm going to kick myself in the ass for this, attempt playing the fucking game known as Don't Tell Mama for at least about an hour.
Don't tell Mama.
The Furby-like game.
You mean Tattletale?
Oh, is that what it's called? I thought it was Don't Tell Mama. But yes.
Oh, you heard it first, folks. Please get me to that 200 mark.
Yep. I'm going to regret it if it happens, but I'm doing this for my buddy, so...
Shadow's cousins, you know what to
let's
do.
help him get there. And I will do it, and I will do it. And it will be on computer, not console.
Yay! We'll catch you Saiyans in the next video. Peace.